And September is National Preparedness Month, and with all the calamities we've experienced around the world, there's no better time to make sure you and your family are prepared for a disaster. This is Paul Munsen, and he is the CEO of Sun Ovens, and that's exactly what this guy is right here.
Exactly. This is a sun oven. It can bake, boil, and steam foods just with the power of the sun. And in good sun, it'll get up to temperatures of 400 degrees, and it's fantastic for boiling water or making a full roast or anything in between. It's great for rehydrating preparedness foods, and it's a wonderful preparedness tool.
You know, I think a lot of us focus on storage in our food and making sure our cupboards, we have plenty of food there, but how to cook it, that's something we don't often think of because you just assume electricity is always going to be there.
Right. Well, after the earthquakes this year in New Zealand and Japan, there were so many people who went without fuel for such a long period of time. So with the sun oven, we're able to bake and boil and steam foods, and in Utah, you can use it generally 60-65% of the days, so the amount of fuel you have to store is a lot less. A lot of people, as you said, will store food for 3 months or 6 months or a year, and when you think of the amount of fuel that's necessary to do that, it's pretty significant. So the sun oven allows you to basically make anything other than fried foods with the sun, as well as purify water, and it works really well.
Okay, now is it pretty compact, and can you move it around?
It's very compact. The whole thing just folds up. Carries like a suitcase, and it only weighs 21 pounds, and so it's very simple to move and set up, and then it has a leg built in the back. Now in the morning when the sun's further in the horizon, we raise it up. Later in the day we'll raise it, lower it down, and even in the winter, the outside temperature doesn't make a difference, it's just the amount of direct sunlight. So you can use it year-round. This allows you to adjust for winter sun or early morning sun, and you can cook pretty much anything in it.
Paul, that is fascinating. All right, let's get it loaded back up again. Sorry to make you put it up and take it down, but that's great to show us how easy it works. And you're going to bake some cinnamon rolls for us?
Right,
what do you need to do to get this started?
I have some cinnamon rolls. We're preheating the oven now, and I'll just be putting these in, and then when we come out a little bit later, we'll have some really delicious cinnamon rolls to sample.
Could you imagine you've just experienced an earthquake and you get cinnamon rolls? Wouldn't that be a nice treat after surviving a calamity?
Well, after a calamity, so often people have things in their refrigerators and freezers that if they don't cook quickly, they're going to get ruined. So if the sun comes out, you can use the sun and pretty much take care of the things that are in your freezer and refrigerator first before going into preparedness.
All right, how can people get a hold of you and obtain one of your sun ovens?
Well, we're teaching classes on how to use them all over Utah in the next 2 weeks, and if they just go to UtahSunOvens.com, they can find out where the classes are and additional information.
All right, and to